Generic greetings and welcome back to production line once again, and uh-oh, the game's broke. Yep, it's officially classed as broke because what I've been saying for the last couple of episodes about the whole tech tree being a little bit dodgy and stuff being researched super quickly as well as stuff that's just out of proportion, the developer has totally acknowledged in the latest dev blog, and the supposed fix, the 1.20, is coming very, very soon. So this will be the last episode for this factory. What we're going to be doing is going through and trying to do some of the manufacturing stuff, and we're going to see if we can augment this line with all of the manufacturing stuff. So we'll manufacture stuff on site and then put it onto this line just to see if we can, and then we'll continue on with a new save when it's not all basically derped out, and see if we can go ahead and do what we originally set out to do, which was get high-tech cars and stuff like that. So let's go over to research, and we're going to go to processes, and we can see we've got horn manufacture, lights. I'm just going to start at the top and work down. In terms of money, we're not doing too bad. As you can see, we are making profit, a fairly decent profit, but we can't keep up with the way the game's teching out. So like I said, that's a known bug. It's going to be fixed apparently in the latest build. There's also a new way in which the cars work. So you know, I was saying, or probably moaning about how these cars work when you sell them. You have a model, but it changes the name of it because you can only have one model. What's going to work now is you'll have your basic model, and then you can make extra models and then add different stuff on here. So we can add air conditioning, we can add in-car music, things like that. Also, I believe the price for common or universal tech is you still get some money for it. So instead of just having everything as universal and you making absolutely no money, because obviously it's a snowball effect. The cost in the car, the cost to make the car stays the same, but the price is also not reflected really, because, well, it's not representative because you're not charging anymore. Well, that's been changed as well, so you're going to get a bit of money. So that's all cool. Anyway, max speed out for a moment while we go for this horn manufacture, and then we need to work out where we're going to put it. Well, I'm guessing near the station for horn, not assembly, but horn integration with the car. So let's drop the slots down, go to resource importer like so, and we will then go to choose next project, lights manufacture, and then we'll go over to, well, just normal speed for now. We'll go to fit accessories, and actually it won't be in there, it'll probably be in advanced manufacturing, will it? No. Okay, so it'll be in fit accessories, fit the horn, and make the horn. Okay, so we can make this. I'm thinking of the inevitable jokes people are going to make about this one, but whatever. So we'll put it so the system is like so, and this is where it's... Where's the input, actually? Where is the input? That's the question. I can't remember what the input is. Is that the input? That is the input. And there we go. So what's going to happen now is we're going to get essentially any old iron come along and drop on there, probably blocks of aluminium, and then they're going to fabricable together some horns, which is then delivered there. Excellent, that's exactly what we wanted. So we're no longer importing horns, we're only importing the resources for it. So it should mean that we can do the same for the lights. In fact, there is the lights. We'll also go for seats and do the exact same thing. So we'll go for our accessories, our, where is it, lights, and make the light. And oh, there's a different size. Put it there. Yeah, that's fine. Go over to resource conveyor and then drag it along to there. And ah, damn it, it has to go around. That's really annoying. Right, so we're going to have to delete some stuff here. So delete, and all of this. Don't need any of that. What I'm going to do, in fact, is do that. And then resource importer. Conveyor comes along a couple first, like that, and then goes across. And that means that can drop down. And that can drop down. So then we have the space that we need. Get rid of that part. And then finally, conveyor to there. Okay. So that's insufficient resources, but it will get there. Yep. Oh, so there's... What's that? That's the... Oh, that's glass. That's what that is. I was wondering what that was. That looks very nice. You can see like all the things that it is actually transparent, but you've got the weird opaqueness of the bottom where it's sit on there. That's nice. So that's going to be our lighting system. Excellent. And I'm hoping that this will give us some more money as well. Why is that popped up? I'm guessing because we're not because we're not having to buy this stuff in. It should be cheaper. Should be cheaper. Huh. Don't know whether that is the case, but we'll see. The question is, where is that stockpile? That is the right way. That's perfectly fine. Right, so what we're going to have to do is actually delete some of this. I'm going to have to retrofit the whole thing again. Hang on. And I'm holding shift and it deleted that part. Thank you very much. So, windscreen and dashboard. Windscreen, aircon then? That'll be an aircon. I think so. Oh well. Resource conveyor is going to come down and along now. So we can separate these, you see. And delete those. Yeah, that's fine. And there we are. Right, and then this one will say drop to there, and then go across to there. But actually the whole point is that I wanted to not have it connected. So I'm still going to have to delete some of this. Come on. Drop it down. The resource importers at the moment, or the conveyors rather, are still a little bit annoying. Mainly because you should be able to click on them and say nothing goes left, nothing goes right, or like for certain lines. That would be a nice touch. Anyway, that says no export room, but that's not a problem. It's just saying they can't put the horns there. No route to stockpile. What on earth is it talking about? There is the stockpile. Unless auto steer headlights, automatic headlights. Well, no, that's not the. That's another upgrade you can see here, but that is definitely connected up, right? I mean, that does definitely say it's connected up to me. There you go. That's strange. So what is it needing? It needs... it needs sensors and servos. Right, okay. So we're still going to have to connect that to the stockpile because there's stuff that we're not producing. We're not producing sensors and we're not producing servos. So in order to do that, we will have to go for advanced processing, which is down here, which is sensors and servos. I was wondering where that came in the game, and now I know. That is fine. That's actually what I was trying to figure out as well. Like, why do you produce servos and sensors? That's because they are sort of universal parts that you may need. These just require leather as well as seats, and this is only producing seats, but as you can see, there's leather there. So we'll have to connect that to the resource connection, and I'm guessing that you can't produce leather. Can you not produce leather? Metal rolling, basic retooling, advanced retooling. I don't think you can. So it looks like you're going to have that connected directly to the belt. But that's okay. So max speed. In terms of money, let's see how much we're making. That's a problem. That is an issue. That's still another bug. I don't know why that happens where it streams across. Waiting for next vehicle is almost half the time we spend here, which is never a good thing. Anyway, close that down. Let's have a look at cash. Losing money, but that's mainly because we've bought loads of machinery and there's a lot of stuff not being moved. This, again, is a fit windscreen, which is... Are we going to produce that soon anyway? No, we're doing aircon manufacturing. So we'll put the resource conveyor in like so. There we go. And then that'll thin that out. We do need to do... Oh, there's our air horn manufacture. And we'll go for windscreen manufacture. So... so air horn? Aircon. Aircon, I believe. Aircon manufacturing. So that is in here. And this is problematic because of the shape of the thing. Hang on. We'll have to do... We'll have to put it about here. Just because we need to connect that up there. then connect that up to there. I believe the aircon only... Yes, the aircon only requires aircon, so we can remove that part. So that should be fine. Because then we are just producing aircon. And then we've got like these aircon machines here. They'll be like the gassing system for the aircon, won't they? That's good though, that we're actually producing that. Excellent. Oh, I'm happy about that. Like I said, I was mainly doing this for a try, knowing that I wasn't going to keep this factory anyway. I was mainly doing this for a bit of a test, so figure out how to make certain things. So there is everything but like the body frame specialization and stuff. What I'm going to do now is go for the advanced production, and then we'll go for that as well. So we need to go for the accessories, windscreen, and then make windscreen, which is enough to fit in there. It will actually fit in there quite nicely. I'm hoping that that is the correct location. Yes, it is the correct orientation. So I'm going to have to connect that up like so, and then that up like so. And I believe that's your glass. That requires servos as well as sensors because we've got automatic wipers. So yeah, well, that's what we're going to have to still like have that connected up. But what I'll do, once this line is sorted, I will almost certainly put a servo manufacturer here, and then it'll sort of slide in. You can actually click on these, I believe. Where is it? No, it's configure imports. Where is it? No, it's not allowing me to configure the imports. Oh, because we haven't got configure imports unlocked. I'll unlock that next. And you can configure the imports to where they come from. Advanced production is almost there. Where is configuring imports? It will be in... I'm guessing it's in processes. It'll be hyper power plant, servo motors, retooling, expected sales, computerized sales. Where the hell is it? Import priorities, that's it probably. So I'll wait until this is done. In terms of cash, we are making a lot more profit. Look at that. Look at that. Now we're making a loss. I'm guessing it's because there's our advanced thing there. Our advanced production. Let's go for resource priorities. I'm guessing it's because we have a lot of... I'm guessing it's because we have a lot of stuff produced on site, so we're not paying a premium for it. So let's have a quick look. So this seat, for example, the seat, it takes 3 minutes to make, which is very good for a seat. But I'm bringing in steel and leather, okay, and I'm producing a seat. So how many does it require? It requires one leather and one steel. That's what it actually takes. So one leather and one steel. So let's have a quick look. We're going to pause it a second, go over to our money here, expenses. No, where is it? Prices. Yes. So we'll have a look at steel and leather. Well, there's leather. That's 201 generic units of currency. Scrolling down, we'll have a seat is 501 and steel's 40. So if I bought a seat in, it's $501. 501 generic units of currency. However, I'm producing it instead, which only costs me, according to this, the leather's 201 plus the steel, which is 40. So yeah, sorry, what was that again? Was that 201? Was that? Yeah, so it's 241 generic units of currency. So we're making it at about $150 less. Well, obviously you have to then pay for this room and things like that. But the fact is I'm making it for a noticeable amount less, which is good. So that's why you build it on site. And also, when you're on site, you can say upgrades and you can put certain upgrades on it. So this horn, can't do any upgrades. This windscreen, you can have directional... Sorry, this light, you can have directional headlights, xenon headlights, LED headlights, where you can't on other models. You can't just import them. So that's quite useful. Right, what we were going to do, we were going for resource priorities. Yes, we're already working on that. Let's go for advanced manufacturing, and you can see it's unlocked. Make steel sheets, make servos. I don't know why you'd make steel sheets, but I do need to make servos and make sensors. So I'm going to do that, and I'll do that in a moment. The only thing we're not producing is the So what was I saying before I was rudely interrupted by a game crash, which is apparently fixed, or at least there's a couple of crashes to desktop fixed according to the latest video. Yes, there's only a couple of things on this side that we are not building. So we're not the dashboard, which we are fitting heaters. We're not building a heater, but I don't know if you can make a heater. Let's have a quick look to see if you can actually do that. So it's accessories. It is it there or is it electronics? No, dashboard. Dashboard is, yeah, there's no expansion, so you can't do anything to that. There's nothing there. Electronics is the same. You can't build chips or aerials on sat nav, you just place it. So those we're going to have to keep connected to the main resource importer, this one. However, the rest of it, I believe, is either raw resources or it is servos. So we'll do that. So we'll max speed it out and then we'll wait until we are hit with this research, which is very, very close. In terms of our cars, though, are we selling them okay? I mean, there's our two cars. There's not our two cars, but there's our three models. So we've got the generic Model P, the generic Model C Plus, and the Model SUV Plus. And they're all on a 20% premium. There's our resource priorities. Let's go for faster conveyors because we can. They're all on a decent premium, and we've got nothing sitting in the stock, so that's good. That is very good. We can probably up them as well if we really wanted to. Want to be a bit greedy? We'll increase that to 30%. 30% markup? Yeah, why not? Okay, so we should now be able to configure imports, and it says configure imports, prefer local or only local. So the lights, we want to say prefer local, and actually, no, we're going to say only local because we know we're going to bring lights in from here. So it's only locally we're going to use the lights. It's not going to... I believe it's for... Does it explain it? No, it doesn't. Does this tooltip explain it? Hang on. Set priorities in the production slots. It says only local. Does that mean that it's only going to bring it in if it's close to it, within a certain distance, or does it mean local as in anything built on site is classed as local? I don't know what it means. Either way, I know setting the headlights to only local is making sure it's not buying any in, which is good. Obviously, we want to produce servos and sensors, so we'll crack on with that one. We'll wait until this is this faster research is the faster conveyors is finished, and then we'll make servos, and then we'll make something else. We'll make not chips, the other thing. Making servos and we'll make sensors, yeah. So we'll make the servos, put the servo production around here. So we'll bring the resources down. And then what I'll do is I'll cancel off this bit. In fact, what I'm going to do is use this resource importer here, go along and connect that up like so. Okay, and delete these sections because I'm then going to come along and then straight across. Damn it. Delete that one. Straight across, then into there, right? And I'm going to cancel those. Right, now this can go for now because oh, hang on, just doing it. Okay, so these ones here, these ones having the raw resources in, these ones will never be able to manufacture, so that's always connected up to that part. We don't need to worry about that anymore. That's done. This one, however, that one will not need to be connected to the grid at all once we're producing sensors and servos. This one will, or isn't connected to the grid anyway. This one will need to be connected because we can produce seats, but we can't produce the raw leather resources, which comes from inside. Actually, while we're here, we'll click on configure and say seats only local. So we're only bringing it in local. If I click on only local in the leather, will that start reducing that stockpile down? Yes, it is. See that? It's not actually getting any more leather in. However, if I say prefer local, it will try to get it locally, but it's not able to, so it brings them in from that track. That's good. That's very good. This one is windscreen, sensors and servos. Let's just go for sensor manufacture there. So we already know that we are producing windscreens, so we're going to go only local. Servos and sensors, we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to pause it, and we're going to drop down this advanced manufacturing, and we can see servos. This is a servo production plant, and we will build servos, and we'll build them back here. So we're going to put it so the resource stockpiles are like that. Do we want to do it like that, or is it? It's a little bit out the way, really. I guess that would be fine, because that's all connected up, look. It's all connected up by default. So that's going to bring some stuff in. It's then going to produce servos. So, all of this now, if I go to the configure imports, the servo, I'm going to say local, only local. So we'll only export that locally to there. That one should be servos only local. It's not. It's not bringing the servos in, and I know why, because it's going back. It's going back through the line, and it can't do that. So the only way to fix it for now is that, and that should export it. It's a bit of a complicated mess, but it is technically on there. Server local. Is it not? Cancel that. Put that on there. No export room. There's loads of export room. This is the problem with everything being bunched up, you see. So we're going to have to delete a lot of this and sort of not start from scratch, but at least try something. Right. So the best way of doing this is that, which then connects this leather part up to the back end. So we're already streaming leather along this line anyway, so that's fine. And it means now from here, what we can do is cancel that. I know it's a bit annoying because we've just placed it, but we're not here to make money now, really. We're here to try stuff out. And we can put it like so. And the resource conveyor can go to there. And that can go over to there. And then stream across. When it needs to. So no route to stockpile, it says. And that is true, but we don't need a route to stockpile once we've got the servo, also the sensor manufacturer. Sensor manufacturer will be shortly, but that's saying no export room. Servos and requires servos, none. Yeah, I've got loads of servos here. So what is it asking for? I'm at a loss. Huh. Am I missing something here? Requires servo. Requires 4 headlights. And that's got no export room now. What on earth is it talking about? Is it because auto steer headlights? Because I'm not making them? No, it's not. Headlights in the stockpile, 3. Requires 4. I'm so confused right now. I don't know why that is. Anyway, make sensors. Let's put this down. It goes in here. So we're going to bring the resource importer down, or the resource down and into there. Then we'll have it going out. And technically across to there. And it's now producing stuff. I don't know what that was. I don't know whether it was streaming. It wasn't streaming the light in because it was waiting for one other thing. I don't know, but what I do know now is that it's working. Fine. This one requires servos, I believe. Yes, there it is. So we're now producing servos. We'll say again, configure imports, sensors local only. All of this is local only now. You can see. Yep, that is working. Wow, I didn't actually... I didn't expect that to work. I'm guessing the leather... I keep on clicking on this instead of that button, as you can tell. Leather will just say prefer local, but obviously we can't bring it in local because there's no such thing as local manufacturer for leather. But as you can see now, all of this back line has been completely changed. It's a mess, it's a mess. So when we know that when we're going to build this again, if we're going to produce everything on site, we will definitely build it with a lot of room. yes, we know that this now is got most of things produced on site, which I'm very happy about. Look at that, it's like almost a clean room. Well, it just looks very white. So we are producing servos. Oh, sorry, we're making sensors, we're making servos, and we're making lights, horns, seats, windscreens, and aircon, all on site. And because of that, we should be making more money. Don't know if that is the case, but we should be. Oh, we've got 17 cars in the lot. What we'll do, we'll reduce the price of these, because maybe we're being a bit too greedy with our costings there. And also it is, oh, it's 9 in the morning. We should be selling loads of cars. Yeah, we're starting to ship. We're starting to ship cars now, that's fine. But yeah, there you go. That is our automation. I am quite happy with that. And we just got an achievement for Revenue Overdrive, which is earn $10 million in revenue in a single game. So I think that is more than okay for the end of this factory. A nice little ending. We didn't go bankrupt, even though the game has been pretty much pushing towards that since we bloody started because of the random bugs that it's got. But hopefully that is fixed for the next factory. As I said, the objective is going to be the same sort of thing as we have in this one. So go up the tech, make different models of cars, etc, etc. If you have any other ideas, by all means let me know. If you would like to see more of this or less of this, again, keep me informed and we will go from there. As always, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks very much for watching. Take care and generic partings.